Holla ballers, what's going on? It's Preacher. We're doing some Unholy Deathknight, my personal favourite. Although I adore Frost. I really do think Frost is just up there with the kings and queens of being completely awesome. There's something about Unholy and its playstyle that really just, it tickles my nuts. Is the only way I can describe it to you. It's so cool. I love it. I'm just going to go straight in here. I'm going to try and get Timmy buffed. That is our always #1 priority. Now, Death and Decay is a single target DPS increase, and that means if you've got two targets in there, then it's always going to be a DPS increase. I will point out that when you get a situation like this with 2 Frost Runes up, you certainly want to be buffing those up and getting them out there. Get them used up. Use that Icy Touch. Get it used up. Get it out of there as fast as humanly possible. Now, one thing you're going to notice is DPS isn't quite up to Frost's bursty, natural nature. But that's okay. We don't mind. We got Timmy buffed up. We're all good with that. Let's get you down, son. Where's our friend going? Oh, he's going this way. Okay. Disease is on. Spread them out. Get the death coils used up. Get that death and decay down. Oh, yeah. And then we're going to be blood boiling this away. Blood boiling like a gangster. Nice, consistent AoE is what we get from the Unholy DK. And that's what I really do enjoy. Just consistent, dangerous style DPS. Now what we need to... Oh, we've got more mobs. You know what that means. Spread those diseases. More diseases for everybody. Get Timmy buffed up. Get rid of those runes. You always want to be getting rid of your runes, guys. Always. If you have extra runes, that is a stabbing, and you want to get rid of them. So we're going to boost those over to this guy. And then we're going to build up. We're going to blow our big cooldowns. That's cooldown territory for me. Unholy Frenzy bot. Get a D&D down. Use up those Frost Runes. Now we're in a nice place for some necrotic striking going on. All good. Start spamming them in. Consistent, unstoppable. I don't want to use the word relentless too much this one because it's not the same. It's not the same. Timmy's up. Buff Timmy up. That necrotic strike, keeping those diseases ticking. We never run into a situation with bad diseases, which is so cool to see. D&D down. Oh, refresh those diseases with Outbreak. Still some mobs around. If they're going to live, if any mobs are going to live for just a few seconds, get your diseases on them. Always get those diseases ticking. See if I can AMS this for a DPS buff. Oh, I can! Look at that. That is one of the skill things about the Unholy DK. If you can AMS a magic spell, do so. You get a DPS buff from it. How can you possibly have that as an issue? Want to use as many death calls as possible now. Get Timmy buffed up if we can. Preacher forgot the Soul Reaper. Because he's bad. Because he's bad. Could have had some serious DPS increase from that. Oh, that's pretty nice. It's parry chest. I'll greed it. I'll greed it. I'll be nice. I'll give it a big greed. I'll give it a big greed, but you can see just so much damage. You can see what your disease is there. Blood Plague, the top DPS. A complete switch of technique from what we saw with the Frost DK. Get those runes used up and then get into some Death Call spam. Now I can see my Dark Transformation is running out, so I want to save a little bit of runic power so I can rebuff Timmy as much as possible. Your main DPS source is going to be coming from Timmy. Save those save that runic power. Keep a track, an accurate track of what Timmy is doing. What are your buffs? I've got 3 Shadow Infusions. Oh, you know what's going to happen here. Oh, you know it. Death and Decay down. Give me a mob with some life. Where are you? There he is. Candlestick Mage. Spread those diseases. Get Timmy up. I've got a little bit of aggro. Pull it back towards the tank. Nice. I've got to AMS this, see if I can get a DPS increase. If I have some magical debuff on an Unholy DK, this is what I like about it. It's just that I can abuse the fight in my own way. I like being able to just absolutely abuse my situation. Keep that D&D rocking. It's just one of those things where it's like, you know what? I've got this disease, and most classes you're like, oh man, I got some crappy disease. Oh no. And then Unholy DK is like, yes! I got some magical debuff! Let me AMS it and get more DPS out. Yeah. Buff Timmy. Go Timmy. The real strategy to this class comes from quite simply managing how you're doing with those diseases and how you're doing with Timmy. How is Timmy doing? How is he looking? Am I about to get a new Timmy? This guy is he's just kicking ass and taking names. Well, I've got my cooldowns ready, so I'm going to pop an empowered rune weapon. And then I'm going to pop some big cooldowns, and then I'm going to build up my runic power again. I'm saving this death coil proc for this situation. Timmy's just run out. Can I? Can I do this? Oh no, it didn't work. Let's see if I can run in there and get a ton of runic power, but never mind. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to be spreading diseases like a cheap whore. Diseases for everybody. I'm bound to get the real one if I keep just diseasing everybody. If the diseases are working, I'm happy. Look at the damage now with just some slight disease spreading. So cool. And there she's back. Give me Jandies. Spam away a bit of that runic power. As many Scourge Strikes as I can. I'm going to save a little bit of runic power now. I'm going to pop an AMS just in case she knocks me back. Oh, 5 seconds on Timmy. Keeping that runic power. Nice. Look at my runic power. It's about to run out. Boom, it's run out. Well, I've no doubt some of you are going, hey, you know what would be really cool here? Because I'm thinking it too is Unholy Blight, and you're absolutely right, that would be better here. But what can you do? You can't always Unholy Blight, you can't always plan for that situation. I'm certainly not going to be respecking based on that. Get a couple of death runes up, fire these off. Diseases for everybody. My diseases do so much damage that it has to be my #1 priority right now is to get diseases spread everywhere. Get Timmy cleaving shit down. Oh, he's still all diseased up. And look at the DPS. I'm absolutely dominating this fight. Dominating it like nobody else in this room. I've got that AMS ready again, should I need it. I'm going to start building my runic power up now. I'm just getting ready for it. I've got 7 seconds left, so I've got all this runic power. I'm not going to spam those death coils just yet. 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Ah, she's going to die anyway. So this is one of those situations where I'm still building the runic power up just for that situation. Always planning. I just need to keep track of Timmy. How can I get Timmy to be the absolute gangsteress he can be? Nice, cool pre-planning. That's what it's all about. Just pre-planning the situation. Making it as best as I can do. I'm going to follow the tank here. I'm not going to be like one of them scrub-it-ups who goes around spreading things around. Get that down. Get rid of those runes. Let's get Timmy buffed up. There we go. Let's get a Timmy on the go. Off we go again. And as we start getting more and more mobs, then I'm going to start pestilencing away. Couple of mobs there. Give them some diseases. And a Death and Decay down as well. I'm not going to move into AoE mode now. Again, coping with any situation. How can you not love the DK's ability to do this? Cope with any and all situations. All the time. There is nothing where we go, oh, I wish I could do this. It's just all about constant ongoing DPS. And as we're keeping up with the tank here, I am more than happy. I am really... Get Timmy buffed up again. Get a necrotic strike down if I can. I can't. Brings on to the next one, bud. Get a D&D down. Spread diseases. Look at all these mobs with diseases now. It's just ticking. Constant, ongoing DPS. And always, it's just ever increasing. And there's no cheesing going on here. I'm spreading the diseases out like anybody would, okay? A real purist would be like, oh, that's a little bit cheesy. Is it? Is it really? Are you so silly to think that these ads don't need to die? Are you that guy who's like, those ads don't need to die? Of course they need to die. Of course they do. Why not die by my hand? That's my suggestion to you, my friend. I'm going to save my D&D. I'm going to build a little bit of runic power in here. I want to get one more Shadow Infusion for when Rattlegore spawns. Get my buff up. Save this for a second. And transform Timmy now. Fire off the big cooldowns. There goes the Summon Gargoyle and Holy Frenzy. Get D&D down. I haven't got my diseases on. Preach, you suck! What an absolute garbage failure by me, but it doesn't stop the situation being all good. Empower that runic weapon. Because now I'm about to transform Timmy, which means tunnel those death coils in. Already straight back to 4. Timmy has just literally come out of transformation. One more. Debuff on me. Replace the shield like a total boss. Every time that outbreak comes on cooldown like now, I'm going to soul leech these diseases off. Get an extra rune and reapply. Instantly. Using that outbreak just to reapply my diseases. Get that Soul Reaper on and die. Oh, I lost my shield and die. But still performing consistent 60k DPS. I did not see that I'd lost the other shield. Oh, so smelly. So smelly. I did not see that I lost the shield. Well, that was me focusing a little bit too hard. So I'm going to show you the failures. Even the best fails sometime. And I'm certainly by no means the best. We all fall down at some point. Come back to me, Timmy. Now, this should be cool for us. I'm actually quite excited to do this. Yeah, I was glad you decided to do that. Are you pulling everything? Because I'm just going to be spreading diseases so hard. Diseases for everybody. And a death and decay. Oh my god. Here comes the AoE. Get Timmy buffed. There goes Timmy. 130k, no problem. Everything diseased. Just ticking constantly. Using that blood boil. Didn't quite keep up with the tank. Okay. Didn't quite keep up with the tank. But still, all good. And we get a chief. Can't argue with that. A chief for me. All good. Couldn't keep up with the 200k DPS of the tank quite there, but we tried. Lord knows we tried. Where are we at with Timmy? No Shadow Infusion stacks. This is a bad situation. So we need to spam as many runes as possible to get as many death coils up. Let's get Timmy buffed ASAP. Remember, you're getting twice as much runic power. Oh, we're using Bloodlust. That is just a shocking Bloodlust. One more buff for Timmy. Get Timmy up. Need to get some runic power now to pop the gargoyle. Don't be afraid of using things like Icy Touch. Gargoyle, go! Now, 11 seconds on Timmy. So now I'm just in that mode where I'm thinking, you know what? I need to start saving my runic power. Build my runic power as much as possible. Oh, nice. And just as it's about to wear off. There we go. And there we go. Buffed up Timmy as soon as humanly possible. Just so little downtime on Timmy. That's what I'm after. I'm not trying to do anything clever. I'm managing my skills, managing my attacks. The only comment to say about my own personal play is I'm not using Soul Leech anywhere near enough as I should be. 10 seconds left on Timmy. It's on me. Pop an AMS if you're going to build a bit of runic power. I'm going to spam some Icy Touches while I'm at range. Right, now I've run out of Timmy, so I'm going to get those death coils in. Not the best anti-magic zone I've ever done. But still. All I'm working on right now is get Timmy up just for these last few seconds. Down she goes. Not a great benefit there. Didn't do amazing DPS. Fortunately, sucked a little bit. I'm also sucking with my Soul Reaper. I need to really work on Soul Reaper. You guys should be aware. I could do with this probably maybe even a TM, a tell me when add-on, just to let me know when Soul Reaper, when the mob is below 35% health, just to get me back into the habit of having this execute on a DK. Timmy, did you pull? Oh, healer dead. Never good. Oh, this is bad. Keep AoEing. If in doubt, AoE. Oh, more mobs. Good news. Spread more disease. I'm trying to keep my head on my toes here. Keep those diseases ticking. Icebound up. AMZ in 10 seconds. 16 seconds. Ooh, 2 seconds till AMZ. Oh, 2 seconds to AMZ. Tank's getting back up. At least my diseases are still doing their business. Back in this room, and you can see it's all going pear-shaped. With all the pulls and stuff. Now, I did what I thought I wouldn't do. I'm going to Gorfine's Grasp. Look at that. Life just made so much easier. I'm actually completely of the opinion now, if you can, bring Gorfine's Grasp. It is so good for doing this. Look at that. Situation rescue. Tank can tank all of them in a moment. That is exactly why I did that. Tank might die, but I helped. Not that he's dead, but by gathering these mobs up. Gorfine's Grasp is awesome for this kind of situation. I mean, specifically this instance. I think if you're going to roll this instance, just bring a Gorfine's Grasp with you. There's so many opportunities to make best use of it that can save wipes. Literally can. Talk about utility. Oh, die, die, die. I'm not going to disease you. You're about to die anyway. I literally swapped it just before this guy ninja bombed. I was like, maybe I should bring Gorfine's Grasp. And it totally did. But you can see the use that it brought. Look at that. All those mobs. How many times have you seen those mobs spread out in that dungeon? And then it's just, oh, Gorfine's Grasp just brought them all together. Such a wonderful... I'm going to use it again later in this fight, probably, if we get a ton of ads. And just, it helps your DPS. That's the thing. It totally helps your DPS. And we're off. So, first things first. Let's try and get Timmy buffed. What I'd like to do is this boss casts Immolate, is to try and Dark Sim that. I wonder if I can. I'm going to focus to... Oh, really? Just as he was about to do it. Ooh, Death's Advance, give me some buffs! Oh, disease wore off. Fail. Still need to get Timmy buff. There we go. Casting Rise. Got. See, this is going to be one of those situations. Gorfine's Grasp them and gather them all up for some disease action. So good. Not going to top the DPS as being the only guy pulling. Let's get a Soul Reaper on. I know you guys are hating the fact that I'm slacking on the Soul Reaper. I apologise. Suck those off with the Soul Leech. Reapply. Oh, disease those is spread. That would have been the Gorfine's Grasp moment, wouldn't it? Still all diseased up. All ticking away. 127,000 damage a time from all those diseases. So cool. Die, buddy. Boom! Down you go! Such fun. It is such fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It doesn't matter that it's not giving me probably the same damage output that I would get from a Frost DK in those situations, just being able to spam Howling Blast and all those ads. But ultimately, even after being ported and all that kind of crap, still coming out second with a solid 45k DPS. It's not slacky DPS in here by any means. Love the Unholy DK, guys. I hope you spend some time playing it. I'm sure you'll have a great time. Alright, ballers, you take it easy and have a great day.